Former federal prosecutor Andrew Cherkasky joins me now. Andrew, in his closing arguments, the prosecutor, Leo Wise, said that the Biden family members who were there to support Hunter are not evidence. Do you think they have any influence on the jury's decision?
Well, the jury should not take long with their deliberations because the evidence has been overwhelming. That said, the Biden family could have an influence in very Biden-friendly Delaware. The evidence of the crime in this case comes down to the question as to whether Hunter Biden, at the time that he signed the actual gun registration document, knew or believed himself to be an addict or to be using drugs. The prosecution provided ample and overwhelming evidence that he had prolific drug use leading up to that he had gone to drug rehab. And you know, when you go to drug rehab, they teach you once an addict, always an addict. So how they could get away with this is a bit unclear to me, but they gave it their best shot from the defense side to get what I think is jury nullification.
The First Lady flew from France all the way to Wilmington and back again in 24 hours. Was she there to give moral support to Hunter, or was she there to attempt to influence the jury?
Well, what's remarkable in this case is that we see the unmitigated support from both Jill and Joe Biden for their son, Hunter Biden. Yep. You know, at a certain point in a child's life, especially when they're in their middle-aged years, you have to wonder if they're doing more harm than good in continuing to support Hunter Biden. I mean, it was years and years of chaotic behavior that has really decimated the entire family, to include having a romantic relationship with his dead brother's widow, getting her addicted to crack cocaine, and then standing by as he pleads not guilty in this case. He could have pled guilty all along and saved the family from this embarrassment, but he has, by his own choice, put them through this. But they stick by his side, I suppose.
Donald Trump completed his pre-sentencing interview Monday for his New York criminal trial. It seems like they're just getting him ready for prison. Is that it? Well,
the pre-sentencing meeting is required in order for Judge Merchan to have the option to send him to jail. So it's a necessary step along that way. But that doesn't mean he's going to be given jail time. There's all sorts of things that can happen between now and then which may stop the proceedings entirely. I'm most looking forward to seeing what the Supreme Court says about the immunity issue that was brought before the court a couple months ago and that we're waiting for a decision prior to the July sentencing hearing. That could send the New York trial into chaos, opening the door for the defense to complain that he should have had immunity because that whole New York case, those charges were all while Donald Trump was in office. That's previously been denied by Judge Merchan, but a new ruling from the Supreme Court could open the door to new litigation on that.
What do you think would happen if Trump does get a prison sentence?
Well, I think there would be chaos. I think that there would be a contingent of his supporters who would do everything they can to rally and support the former president. I think that those on the left even would see that as a highly unjust verdict, because this is the type of case that would not ordinarily result in jail time. And so I don't think that jail is appropriate here, but who knows what Judge Merchan will do.
Who knows indeed. Andrew, thanks for joining us this morning with your expertise. We appreciate that.
Thank you.